He made $180 million.
Living.
Yeah, he was given 62.
Peace, peace. Ugh. Somebody to come up in here. Oh, is this shit on Pravito? I don't want this shit on Pravito. It's on Pravito. Somebody come through so I can know this thing isn't on private. Privatized corporation of the stream. Had to bust out the old Coogee. I've been washing a lot of clothes recently. Digging through long lost garments. I used to have a matching hat for this. Like a matching, knitted cap with the Coogee. Trying to see if this thing is private or am I just not getting in the time? Okay. At least I know I'm not private. I know this video is private or what? What up, one person? Yeah, yo, I move different, man. I move different. I was listening to that Hating Cat. And it's like I came back. The shit that I came back from when I was listening to that Hating Cat, it put things in so much perspective. I was like, wait a minute, yo. I move way different than this cat. I move different. Well, this dude's up in the crib, living off who he's living off of or whatever. Making all these rhymes about different chicks and doing this and using and abusing women. Fantasizing, basically. Meanwhile, he's, where he's at. You don't got to go through it or insult, the situation. But I'm looking at this shit like, yo, I move different. I came back from a show last night, Necro Hide. I was up in there rocking. Shorties was in there feeling me, all of that stuff. Doing my hip hop thing, politicking with people, getting mad love from a couple people that just know me, from the circles and the circuit. Doing me, doing my thing. I ain't trying to brag or nothing, had a shorty mesmerized. On some real to real. Female attention. Hip hop, microphone attention, recognition, out there doing my thing. What was homeboy doing? In the crib, moping, complaining, copying different people's styles. What up, that guy? Yeah, Manhattan right now. I'm getting my bike fixed, So I'm like, yo, I move different than this dude. He up in the crib, copying everybody different flow. Jay, what up, fam? One of my favorite guys, Dibba. Yeah, your man Dibba. I told this girl up in the spot yesterday. It was on video. We were talking or whatever. I was like, yeah, my name Dibba. Like, Dibba? Yep. Dibba 2X. Oh, the song's coming soon. Dibba's coming soon. I got, video footage and everything. Shout out to Ted Kennedy who came with the idea. I'm going to mention Ted Kennedy in the song, actually. So I'm doing all that. Meanwhile, this dude's in the crib, jacking people's flows. He started with me. I know that gets him mad. I don't care. All that threats and stuff you talking, all that shit is dead. Ain't nothing popping off. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Well, let me not heat myself up. But yeah, started biting my flow. I'm nice as ever, leave you twice as ever. As a flying head and hand your life to death and write the check, don't try to step. These ain't no dancing classes, bastard basher, man with glasses, man with hands disastrous that'll have your sight see camera flashes. And listen to that cornball shit that he did the other day. Same ass flow. Just in the original song, my shit is faster. I spit it slow so y'all can peep how he's biting my shit. So you bite my shit, then you start biting Pac. Then you start biting Biggie. And you start biting Pac, and then you go in even more biting Biggie. Now you talking about biting DMX, copying what's homeboy Nipsey Hussle. And here's the thing I told LA. Tell me if this makes sense. Because he played himself this morning, last night, whenever it was. Yeah, Nipsey, he played himself, right? Now he critiques LA all the time. You know, LA be doing the parodies. He'll talk about the local people, all that type of stuff. You know, he'll talk about sector-related stuff. And what does homeboy do? The hater, what does he do? Why are you doing songs about all that? People don't know who that is. It ain't got any commercial recognition. Why are you talking about all that type of stuff? But then, when he gets called out for, jacking other people's flows, his excuse was it was something that was from the chat room. They were shooting off ideas and somehow someone had the bright ideas. Like, I know it's a good idea. You should bite other people's style. So he's basically doing the same thing. Making songs that don't have a commercial viability because people look at him as a clown, seeing a grown, super grown ass man talking about police trying to slay me, trying to copy a 25-year-old. So that has no commercial viability. And it's something that was born from, the small enclave, the small collective, the sector, if you will. So what's different between what you've been doing with your last few songs and what LA does? So you played yourself. You do the exact same thing. But enough of that. And this dude gets heated. He is what I was talking about narcissism and conceit. He could believe he's better than me all he wants to. He's blue in the face and in the balls. I could care less. Go on, keep believing that. You're never gonna convince me. I will always say you're good, but I will always say I am exceptionally better. Freestyle songs, exceptionally better. Always say that, and I always believe that. But I'm cool if you think otherwise. Good for you. Right on. But he flips. He has to lay the impression upon me in his conceited ass mind. Is, like I said, what conceit is when you feel you're the shit, but you have to impose that feeling on others, and other people got to feel that you better than them. He got on the phone. You trash. What's with all this passion and anger? Trying to convince me that you're better than me. I'm never going to believe that. That's never going to be a truth or a reality. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see the distinction? That's called conceit. Me recognizing I'm considerably better than that dude is confidence. I'm so confident that I'm the shit more than that dude that I am totally comfortable with him thinking me otherwise. Because it has no bearing, doesn't hold any weight. He's not making me any money. He's not doing anything for me. He's not a big name to try to get a name off of. You, a nobody. My name, Tone Space, rings more bells than you. Yes, always has rung more bells than you. Dude tried to say that he's the one that created the space. People were shouting space. But I'm in the scene. I'm in the thing. Names and all that. I could practically call Kool G Rap my uncle, Uncle G, just like Necro does. For those that don't know, Necro, Kool G Rap had. So I just had to think about it. I'm coming home listening to this dude doing all that stats show. Forget all the lip service. My stats show that I'm way above this cat. Selling music. Making money off of music. I went to my account. I had a few dollars off of sales, off of streams. For whatever reason, that Looking All Retarded song, that one track is, making bread. And that was on some, halfway like a diss track. It's the only reason why I keep it up is because it's making me dope. I really meant to, change the lyrics up and everything. But, I'm like, well, I ain't really mention anyone's name at the end of the day. So whatever. If it's just going to, make some money, cool. So I sell music. I make money off of music. Got mad product out. Got streams popping off. I'm in events, doing my thing. Shorty's feeling me, politicking with me, saying all types of craziness and insanity in my ears. Not that, I'm, slanging dick like a nunchuck up in this piece. I'm not. But just to know that, the love is there, that I still got it, never lost it. That shit is dope. And I'm rocking. Just came back from doing 5 shows with Hive. Come to find out, because I missed the Cali thing, I thought Necro didn't even invite me. Come to find out, he was trying to get me to go with him to Cali, but I was on some hard to reach stuff at the moment or whatever. Oh well. But they did their thing, they ripped it. Jay Kennedy, yeah. But in that, people give Linnell ideas. MC Meltdown is just a narcissist. Word. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really think about that stuff. I came back from that thing last night and just listening to this dude, this little small little guy in this little corner of hating. I was like, wait a minute. Why would I get even the least bit riled up over this bum? What I called him? The big girl house bum. Why would I get riled up over a big girl house bum? That's not a diss to his woman. She is a big woman. It is what it is. It's noticing reality. Big isn't like a slanderous word. You got his man Tree up in there that love the big girls. So, they acknowledge and recognize big girls as a good thing. Pardon me. I think some of that got cut off. Yeah. They acknowledge and recognize big girls as a good thing. As you can see, you got Tree TV up in the thing. So, referring to his shorty as a big girl, that's not a diss. That's, in a way, a compliment. Because like I said, they with the big girl thing. But him being a bum, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the big girl house bum, Skilo, sitting in his crib, whining, complaining, hating, oozing jealousy out of every single pore in his body. He ain't just jealous of me. He's jealous of LA. That's why when they do finally, squash whatever, beef, he's the one that got to open his mouth to, mess it up. So, yeah, what's up, Unix? Real talk, glad you acknowledge that you don't benefit anything from going back and forth with ET. Word. Let that nigga phone home, man. Yeah, so I had to really think about that. I'm like, wait a minute, I move different. I move way different. Effortlessly, too. I don't even be putting in work. Like the music sales I've been making, I forgot who I was talking to about it, but I didn't even spend a dime on any promotion. Usually you do music, you want to crank out ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, some stuff that I actually want us to do with BSM. That's the funny thing. I'm more charged or amped to want to put some dollars into promotion for our group than my own solo shit. I don't know. It's just something magic about the group, But realistically, that's how you sell music. Other than that, you just gotta hope that someone's streaming it, they happen to just come across your shit, they play it, they like it, they tell their people. So not $1 in advertisement ever spent. And, I still been making some all right bread. I ain't gonna say it's any big though, but a little something. It's enough to know that there's some people, a couple hundred at least, that's checking me. You know what I'm saying? So, if people really want to act like they got this going on and they're really making moves and they're blowing me out the water, you're going to need more than a #1 position on Reverb Nation for your location, for your suburban, hardly any rappers, if even one other rapper out there ass location. I should make a song and put my shit as DeKalb, Illinois, and just knock your ass off that #1 position. It wouldn't be hard. But that's dude's go-to thing. Oh, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. Look at this. #1, DeKalb, Illinois. I might go down to 3. I go down to 3 sometimes, but then I get back to #1. It's a scam site. What up, Black? Yeah, and all them emails that he be bragging about getting, all of us get them joints. That's like standard stuff they send you on Reverb Nation too, like scam you to get some bread about you. Oh, you made this playlist. You do this. You do that. Because I've gotten them shits gassed up too, thinking a word. And then when you click on that shit, the more you go into the details, there's some shit where they want you to come out and spend some bread. So that shit ain't, nothing. But even if it were, even if they did like Homeboy shit and wanted to put him on some shit without him having to pay a dime and do his thing, kudos, that would be dope. It wouldn't move me in any one bit. If the nigga started selling his music online and blew my shit out the water, it wouldn't move me one bit. If he took his aluminum knee old ass up and decided to like go to events and start, being active in the scene and buzzes more than me, it wouldn't move me one bit. The only thing that upsets me is the audacity to get upset at the fact that I don't agree with his assessment of him being better than me. That's the only thing that's kind of irksome. It's that whole conceit. Oh, you have to think I'm better than you. And then he'll go as far as to say, you know that I'm better than you. Then why am I in your face trying to battle at every twist and turn at every moment? And the man has absolutely zero integrity, and I hope this angers you. Zero integrity. Your word doesn't mean crap. You have no fucking integrity. Your word means nothing. And as a man, balls in our words. I don't think you got either. You got up on your thing when you thought you had a little sway going and you were in your bag, and you say, yeah, forget the fee, $1,000, forget that. I battle anybody. You specified you battle anybody right now. What I do? Turned my shit on, started recording. Boom. What you? I think you tried to like get at LA or whatever. Who already said he's not acknowledging you on some freestyle shit because he thinks you're trash. He says, yeah, Space is ready right now because he came in my stream, told me what's up. I was like, I bet. I already got the shit running. Let's do it. What did you do? He curved me. The big girl basement, the big girl house bum curved me after initiating a challenge for anybody without any 1,000 or that other fluffed up stuff. What my homeboy said it is like some tactic. I forgot the name of it. I want to do a video showing this tactic. It's like a tactic that people use when they know that someone can't meet the requirements, not skill-wise, but let's say money or something. Like with boxers, they do it. If somebody wants to duck another boxer, another fighter, but wants to make it look like they really want to fight them, it's a tactic. I forgot what he called it. What they'll do is they'll have this absurd price, $12 million to fight such and such, knowing that the promoter or the other boxer doesn't have that bread to match it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of games this dude's playing. But back to your lack of even the least bit of integrity. You have zero integrity. If I put my foot in my mouth, if the roles were reversed, and I would have put there you go, I clarified the space thing, garbage, nigga. Yeah, you have no integrity, garbage, dude. If I would have put my foot in my mouth like that, knowing that I don't want it with you, if that were the case, hypothetically, and I say, yo, no $1,000 nothing. Anybody that want it, get it right now. And let's say right after that, those words came out of my mouth, I said, oh, shit, what am I doing? I know I'm shook at this dude. Ain't no way I would take it back. It is what it is, because my word is my bond. I don't go back on my word. You have zero integrity. Now we're talking about your character traits. The shit that got you upset the other day, your character traits. You have zero character. You're a punk, you are a scammer. I don't care what kind of dry shit you think the fuck I'm doing. All of that shit, nigga, you bitch. Faggot. And the dude hates the truth. Look at him. Notice he got a wrench. I ain't take the wrench away. You got full of time to be saying whatever you want. Anytime I've come to your chat recently, I didn't come antagonistically. I just came with the straight facts, composed and contained. Why do you block me? Because you know that I'm going to talk sense, and you're trying to duck sensibility, because you know you're on some BS. Yeah, people out dusty. Meanwhile, you could come in this thing, you could say whatever you want. If you want to try to hold a moral standing in any type of thing you want, I will discuss it with you right here. You could keep the wrench. It's not a Styles wrench. A tone space wrench is a wrench. And I will dialogue with you about any of these the points of contention or anything. And believe me, I'm confident that I have the moral and the integral ground in everything that I'm saying. Yeah, the calling ain't working right now. You trying to block me from talking this shit? Put it in the chat room. Now I was just trying to talk civil to the dude. Trying to talk civil to the man. I let this man talk for what, 3 minutes straight. Then when it's my turn to talk, he want to interrupt. He keeps talking about that I came to his show antagonizing him for no reason. The day I said let's do lunch, when I knew I was going to have a long layover in Chicago. But what I clarified to him, which he hung up on me for, is I let him know, no, that very day you were talking about me for like 45 minutes. And I cited out when he played the When I'm Writing For song, and then he started talking, you know, that I'm trash, the dibba dibba, and the trying to say I'm grimy or some stupid shit like that. He was doing that before I said let's do lunch. I'd have went to Chicago, had the layover. He wouldn't have heard a word from me or anything. I was listening to his show. I listened to his shit, but I wouldn't say nothing if he wouldn't have brought me up. 45 minutes he was talking about me this 2-week period ago, where he's trying to make the claim that I just came. I don't antagonize people. I don't do shit like that, and I didn't do it in that instance. How many times have I had like a Discord exchange with this dude, and then, you know, I just chill. I do his chat room, anything. After the shit dies down, I chill. You know what I'm saying? This dude, all y'all people that fuck with his show, that either watch it as trolling or actually fuck with his show on a regular, you know that the day that I said let's do lunch, you know that toward the beginning of that show, he was talking about me for a good 45 minutes. When I'm on the way to the airport, he started saying, LA, this person, he said Tone Space. And I think I know why he brought my name up, because it just so happens that simultaneously when he mentioned my name, I had just hit the subscribe button on his channel. So I suspect that, because sometimes when someone subscribes, and he was going in on me 45 minutes, which is cool. It's not like even like I'm mad at the shit or anything like that. But at the same time, I'm going to address it, especially I'm going to be near you. You know, niggas got me fucked up thinking I'm all for the, you know, talking and everything. When I met up with Tommy, I had an issue with him. I didn't just meet up with him just to, oh, Tommy's out of my ear. No. I went over there to, you know, squash whatever shit we had in person. And when I say let's do lunch, I didn't mean I'm going to go there and I'm trying to issue a fight or nothing. I'm like, nah, you talking to me then? Shit. Talk to me in person then. Because we have like a very small window when I'm actually going to be around you. Coincidentally. So no, I didn't antagonize him. He started with me that day, talking shit about me for 45 minutes. He played my song, I acknowledge that, that's dope. Because I think he spoke of the song in a good way. The One I'm Writing For, but then after that he started going on a tangent about some old other shit and the shit that he feels that I wronged him with, that I'm willing to discuss in detail, in private or in public. I feel I got the moral ground, or the righteous indignation and ground on the entire situation. And I've explained it in detail. So yeah, he started with me. And then when he was talking shit about BSM, yes, I did say, well, I'm part of that. This is a group, this is a unit. But even still, he was also talking shit about me specifically. Wait, so it was a scam? What was the scam? What, the Reverb Nation shit? Because I remember that's the last thing you were talking about scam-wise. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that to anybody shit. Just antagonize them out the blue for nowhere. I would fit a pattern if I did shit like that. Nigga brought me up and was talking about me for like 40-something minutes. Oh, the battle and the money. Nah, I'm not trying to say anything was a scam. I just say I don't understand it. He's talking some shit about side bet, how the crowd put in. That's just, that he wouldn't have kept that money. It didn't make sense to me. If a crowd's putting up $1,000, then I would think that means if we were doing it under regular, like if I put up 1,000, winner would take all. Meaning, if you won, you would get my 1,000 plus that 1,000 or 1,400, whatever that the crowd put up. So my whole thing was like, well, shit, if they're willing to put that amount of money up, I don't got a G. But you want to battle for money, then instead of that being betting money, let that 1,000 just be your fee, that $1,000 you need to battle somebody. That was my logic. And then he gets on the phone just now. It's like, I don't know if he totally forgot or what. He said, no, I was battling anyone in BSM, and I said to put up 1,000. There's a dude over here laughing like LA. Yeah. Whatever, for real. What you call it? I don't freestyle over the top of the head. That's not my thing, right? But I mean, you've been cooking them in the tracks. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like he totally forgot how just a couple days ago, when he was getting in his zone and doing his thing, he said, you know what, fuck it, I'll battle anybody. His words, I'll battle anybody now. Forget the 1,000, I'll do it for free. He didn't say I'll battle LA now for free. He said I'll battle anybody right now for free. And then he got a hold of LA. LA said, I ain't doing it. Tone's willing to do it. I set my shit up. I had it recording. Because the best way to do a battle, to be honest, is if both of the people's equipment has the optimum sound. So, just in the chance that a battle of some sort ever does take place, the best way that it should be done is with broadcasters, where both parties got the broadcaster. This way, on both of those streams, you'll get the same quality, So that's why I set my shit up and had it ready. And that's why when he called me on the phone, I was already rapping, because I was ready. But what'd he do? Did he stick to his word? Nope. Started deferring back to that $1,000 shit that you just said 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. Fuck it, I'm in my bag right now. I'll take any one of y'all for free. So that shit crazy. I don't care about the opinions of those and where I'm trying to be. But back to the original point, I move different. I move different. Studies show that I move different. We could go song for song, best street record or club or this record, whatever. But freestyling off the top, nah. Yeah. Nah, I know. Yeah, your songs be on point. You know what I mean? You'd surprise yourself if you actually focused in on freestyling. It's kind of ironic because to me the best way to focus in on freestyling is to not focus in on freestyling. Meaning the less thought and the more just jump in it and do it. In my opinion, it works for me anyway, is makes the best results. But yeah, we move different, man. See if I missed anything else or something I'm saying. Yeah, as far as that's a scam, I don't know. Respect most of our tones, his character. I appreciate you, fam. It's a waste of energy and pointless. Yeah, man, I'm supposed to be working on, what is it on? We got an intro to do. I didn't even do the intro to our joint and everything. I'm trying to do the Dipper song. I do the Dipper joint. I already got some video footage and put some footage from the club and everything in there. So yeah, I got real music to make. And I will say this. This is I guess to adding to LA's point that he made. We're gonna do a quiet room battle, and then with no audience, and then let the people see what that is and what that do, right? But to LA's credit, I will say this, because you keep talking about how he beat me in our first freestyle battle, and no one acknowledges it. The crowd says da 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 da. I listen to it back. You know what? On the strength, I would say that if we had to judge by the overall sound of what people were able to hear, I would say LA won. And it goes back to what I was just talking about, for the simple reason I was on the phone, my shit sounded scratchy. I don't think motherfuckers could even hear what I was saying that well. So, I mean, that kind of does give the impression that niggas is being biased. If you can't even hear what the person's saying like that, You know, LA might be able to hear it because he was on the phone. He was there, so he hears it. But listen to that shit independently, like off of playback and shit. You can't really hear what I'm saying. The quality was fucked up. There's so many categories you can play with in the battle. Best freestyler, best song, best writer, best flow, best lyrics. Yeah, yo. And then this dude, another foot in the mouth ass thing he said. He trying to say that I'm like the dancing monkey. I'll dance for your master with my topic freestyles. What'd he say about 5 minutes later? Yo, we gonna have a freestyle battle just to show that it's true. We'll have the chat room throw topics. So wouldn't that make you that dancing monkey that you were just calling me? Like, come on, B. Shit. Just debating the points of contention in this battle, I'm kicking your ass. All right, is my man done with the bike yet? Battle debate talk, I'm already like fucking you around. Let's see if he's done with this bike. All right, cool. Bike shop. My thing is toe up. I would say from the flow up, but my shit's down on the flow. That's how toe it is. So it's toe up, down on the flow. Wheels and shit hitting the floor. I literally ride it till the wheels fall off. But on that note, people, I'm out. I move different. I'm gonna keep moving different, and I'm gonna keep enjoying it. So, you know, motherfuckers can say what they want. Step your shit up. Do whatever you do.